Hello, hello. We are finally live, and today we're going to play a very exciting game. I've been waiting for this game for a long time. We're going to play The Wandering Village. So if you don't know The Wandering Village, it is I played this on stream before as well as a regular YouTube video when it was in early access, and today they are finally releasing this. They're launching like the 1.0 of the game, so I'm really excited to check this out. So disclaimer, we will not be continuing the run that we had in the early access because I'm scared that I might miss some new stuff that they added since early access and releasing it into 1.0. So yeah, everyone, grab your drinks, grab your snacks. Let's play this. VOD watchers, live viewers as well, welcome. And you know what, I will just open a can of drink here while I try to open the game as well. Okay. So everybody sit back, relax, grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and let's launch the game, shall we? Pam pam pam. Whoops. Okay, the game is not there. Hold on. And I am there. Okay, yes, I'm here. I'm here. Professional streamer, by the way. Okay. Let's see. And I've seen some patch notes. They added a very cool stuff at the very start of the game. But yeah, let's see. By the way, welcome everyone. Welcome. If you're not familiar with this game, it is a town builder. Yo, this is new. This is new. Yo, they have an animation intro now. Ooh. Yo. Okay, this is sick. This is the first time seeing this one. Whoa, you could actually see the scale of the Onbu. This is the Onbu, by the way. This is the village that we're... Oh, look, he's so happy. The Onbu's so happy. Aw, that's so cool. I love how this... I've been playing this game since the very start when it was in early access, and it's so nice to see it come so far, man. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for developers as well. Yes. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, look at the people that are burning the spores and everything. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for the audio that you can probably... It's so low probably, but I don't want to touch anything unless I want to skip it. Yes, finally, Wandering Village 1.0, everyone. Wait, hold on. I'm just going to increase the audio here. Hold on. So I will do the service for this game. Pam, pam, pam. And yeah, I think that's good. But yeah, anyway, if you're not familiar with this game, this is a city/town management or settlement game. Wherein you are living behind an Onbu. An Onbu is a majestic, ginormous creature and traveling around the world, of a desolate world, and you're trying to survive on top. And as you can see, oh, never mind, you can't actually see it. But right down here, around here, it is the 1.0 build. So I'm so excited for this one, guys. So yeah. I'm not going to resume the game. We will start a new game so that you can see from the very start. I'll do my best to try to explain the game mechanics. And by the way, if you are enjoying this game, be sure to check out Wandering Village launching. Links will be in the description below as per usual. So yeah, let's go for the story mode because yeah, that is where we're going. Let's go for the normal mode as well. And let's go for the classic Onbu. New save file. Let's go for this one. Launch 1.0 finally. Let's freaking go, everyone. I'm so excited for this one.
Driven from our homes by the toxic spores,
yes, this is the lore of this game.
Looking for shelter.
So they're basically spores in the world that's making everyone sick, and the best place to survive it is to go way and travel around the world on an Onbu. So that you can travel to places which are not ravaged by spores just yet. In the story mode, you are tasked as a village chief. Explore the world, find the source of the spores, try to find a cure, and along take care of your Onbu as well. So yeah, yes, I know. I will skip most of the story beats here. I will focus mainly on the gameplay so you could experience the story for yourself. I'm just going to insert like some lore here. So basically, these are the village elders. These are your what do you call this? These are your villagers. I could probably name these guys with the members of the channel. Hold on. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to name them with the members of the channel. So hold on, I'm just gonna go to my members, see all members. So how many members do we have on the channel here? So we have 18. So I believe, you know what, let's go from the very start. So villagers, I believe there's a villager list here. Worker management. Okay, okay, let's name this from left to right. So we have rename Shikiloy, but I'm going to name all these guys to members. We have just literally P. By the way, this game is paused, so what do you call this? So there's nothing going on in the background. It's just P. We have Matt. We have Matt. Wait, hold on. Matt. Whoops. Matt over here. I'm just going to name it based on their membership names. We have Saneko. And for the long ones, I'm just going to keep it as is. We have Alexander. Alexander Rain. We have Nightblade J. Nightblade J. Oops, misspelled. Nightblade J. We have Stephen Hammer. Hermer, not Hammer, my bad. Save. Nero, you will be Millennium. And then next is Amon Ra. And the last one over here is Sky Falcon. Okay, so these will be the members. I'm going to add probably later if I am not tired. But anyway, let's just jump right into this one. So this is like the did I pause it? No, I didn't pause it. Okay, I did pause it. By the way, this is our Onbu over here. Our Onbu is sleeping, and we can't interact anything just yet. We need to research some stuff. And this is where we will be living. Our village, where our village will be living for the next few days, and we're trying our best. These are villagers over here. I really love the 2D art of this game. It's really, really cool. Wait, hold on. I'm just going to lower down the audio just a little bit, maybe 80%, like that. So these are all the resources that we have. So we have trees over here. The rocks are mostly over in this side. We have some clay, which is also useful. And yeah, that's our main goal. So how do we start in this game? Well, in the bottom here are basically all the actions that you can do. You could harvest some resources, so you can designate areas to harvest. You could prioritize as well, disable destruction, and we can go for and build some stuff. So first things first, what I usually do in this game is build some tents, makeshift housing, so we can plan out everything. So planning in this game is really, really important. So first, I believe our city center should be around in this part where we are. Therefore, let's build like the tents and housing. We could probably build the housing over here as well, because a lot of the rocks are on this side, so we could minimize like the travel time and the travel distance. Okay, so we need you could house 2 beds, so I could need 5, so let's build 6 for now. Let's do it like this. Let's put a gap in between. Let's make sure we place some paths as well. Paths allow us to increase like the movement speed and travel time between areas. So with some paths over there, we can build straight path down. And then next thing that we need to build are resources, or in storages for our resources. So let's place 1 and 2 for just for like the material storages and everything. And then Berry gatherers are useful for some early game food here. So let's see how many like concentration berries that we could get here. So there's a concentration of 8 berries on that side. We have not much berries here. So I think that's probably our best bet. Let's do that later. Let's go for a woodcutter's camp. Let's make sure we place them in range. Don't worry, later you could move this. So for now, let's just place it over here. That's one. And let's gather a stone gathering camp on this side just to clean out this area. Plus, it's pretty close to our base, so we don't really need to travel as much. And once everything is done, let's not forget to place the berry gatherer. I think around here-ish. I think this is like the best place. Here is like a good place. So after everything's done, we can just press play. And our villagers would automatically queue up the stuff. You can prioritize some stuff if you want to. But yeah, this is what you can do for now. There's nothing much that you can do. It's mostly... what do you call this? It's mostly just setting up everything. And what I suggest to you guys whenever you play this game is... for the first few times, just play as you like, play as you wish. You don't really need to have a perfect village here, because in every settlement builder here or city builder, there's always like that first run where you try to experiment everything, and like the next run is where you can hold on. That is where you basically want to optimize some stuff. So for now, let's harvest the trees and stuff in the surrounding area while everybody is idle. We can just gather these things. And what is really important in this game, especially in the early game, is to take note are these resources in your upper left hand. So these are the general resources. We have some berries for food, tools, etc. So tools are really one of the luxury resources, especially in the early game. Every resource gathering building requires one, and we need to be able to it gets one for every resource gathering building. Okay, so for now we could speed it up, which I really love. Speed up in any game is pretty important, so at least I could go through some content here. And yeah, look at these, the animations are so cool. I just really love this game artistically and everything. Okay, the game is so low now. Hold on. How about 90%? I think 90% is like a good compromise, like to audio and everything. Okay, so what? So these guys are lacking resources. That's fine. We could try to not prioritize that for now, so at least we could get some needed stuff. And by the way, aside from that, so our Onbu is sleeping right now, right? So once the Onbu wakes up, if we zoom out even more, we could travel all the way around. This is basically our map. We could travel all the way around the world with our Onbu, and along the way we get to see some points of interest and some quests and everything. Pam pam. So yeah, as you can see, most of these things are automated, and you can just focus on wait, hold on. I think I could go for another wood cutting camp just to clear out, I don't know, this place probably. So at least I have some dedicated workers to gather some wood. Bam, 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 bam. So yeah, so these things are like I love how I could actually see like the evolution here. In the past, there used to be no gathering camps and everything. It was just a single building with jobs. So you could dedicate some units, villagers, to do what do you call this? To focus on cutting wood and everything, and you need to manually cut them. So you don't actually have these automatic gatherers to gather like the surrounding areas, which is kinda hard micromanaging stuff. But in the end, I got used to it. But with the update, honestly, I really like that update. It helps with less micromanaging and focusing on making your villagers happy, etc., etc. Anyway, let's not forget to add some workers for a berry gathering, so at least we have something to work with. And lastly, let's place a clay gathering camp. This is like the best place for it though, like 5 clay gatherers. But I think for now, let's make do with this one, the 4 range. And lastly, let's make sure we place some dirt pathing here, so it would be easier for us to travel to and from this area. Less travel time means less problems. Also, our Onbu is now awake. As you can see, our Onbu is traveling. Right now, we can't interact with the Onbu just yet, but later we could, guide the Onbu to places that we want to go. So as you can see, this guy's just traveling, and you can see like the distance traveled. Oh no, I'm covering it, but yeah, you can see the distance traveled. You could also go for a challenge run. You just try to survive a certain amount of days. Yeah. Also, villagers are happy. We have some nomads that are joining, which is really cool. So we have, excuse me. We need more housing. So I guess we just place this. So I want to group these housing into these things because I already know. By the way, in this game, I played this game for a long time, so I already know most of the stuff. Not everything, but most of the stuff. And then don't forget, let's place the research building. The research building helps us with getting new technology, etc., etc. So 1, 2, let's space it like this. Pam, 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 pam. So yeah, if you're into like management or like what do you call this? Hold on, I don't have any storages. Frick. Research. Come on, we get to. What's your problem? Not enough resources available. All right, you also plant and harvest. I see. So you could harvest some berries on your own. But for me, I'd rather not harvest like the berries that don't need to be harvested. I just need to harvest the ones that are needed. Also, more villagers are happy, meaning we could get some more villagers. That is our main source of villagers here. If we keep our citizens happy, we will be fine. So as you can see, as you travel along here, you could see like, for example, abandoned encampment. You could see some mines, some rain clouds as well. So there are a lot of things that you could do in this game. Let's also not forget to place some storages, so that we could, store our resources easily, and they don't really need to travel quite a lot before they can, place their stuff. Bam, 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 bam. So now we have free workers. So we have, let's just do this for now. Gather you so that we have some free workers for our research. And our research, basically, that is where you get our technology tree. So, yeah, let's go for this one. Air well to help us gather some water. And I believe, hold on. Can I, like, queue research or something? Bam, 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 bam. So, yeah, right now, we're just trying our best to survive the early game. The early game is pretty simple. Just gather resources, research the needed stuff, and hopefully survive as you go along. So I could probably showcase to you like the later parts of the game with my older save files, but you could probably miss some content here or there. So I will do that by the end of the stream, and so you could compare like the difference between like early game to like a mid game. I will load the run that I did for the stream, like the previous streams I did. Also, why the heck is that tent there? That's insane. That's insane-o behavior. Let's grab a farm or water tank. You know what? Let's grab a farm. So that we could build, or like we could start farming some stuff, because farming is like one of the easiest ways to gain some money. Not money, food. Let's increase the priority for that one. And then let's build another one. Okay, let's make sure to build our air wells. I think are really good placed nearby areas that you plan to have what do you call this, plan to have some farms. So I think I will place the farms on this general area. So I will clear this area and we will place my farms there. So here we go. So air wells. I think like this is a good spot for an air well. And how much do you need? Okay, so we have enough. And then our farms. For now, I think we could go for, first of all, water tank. No, not enough resources. Let's go for a pantry first, so that we could get some much needed resources. So yeah, for the farm, I think the farm, a good place for the farm is probably like here. There's like a clear spot that we could place some farms. So yeah, I think, yes, I think this is like a good area for a farm. It's pretty clear, or I could just place them here, but I don't want to clog this area up. So I think that's like a good spot for the farm. It's not that far, and plus we could make a straight path to this area. So I'm just going to place it here. Whoops, demolish. Farm like this. Make sure we place the paths. Where is it? Pathing. And that's where our main source of food will come from. So yeah, how's our Onbu doing? So as you can see, we could travel north or south depending on the environment. But right now, our Onbu we can't communicate with the Onbu, so we have no choice but to follow what the Onbu wants. We can go for the hornblower to be able to talk to the Onbu, our magnificent creature. Let's go to the water tank instead, so that we could store some stuff. Let's make sure we have our staff working on, or at least making sure things are doing well with the air well, so at least we have some sources of water and storage later. Okay, so we currently have, okay, let's only have one unit there gathering some clay, because we don't really need clay that much for now. Our housing problem, okay, we're doing fine with our housing. And then we could slowly start to move our what do you call this, our gatherers here forward. We could place a pantry with some stone, but our stone dudes are not really doing that much because we're focusing on building the farm. And once we get the farm, we could spam what do you call this, we could spam our farmers. Hopefully we could get some more villagers here. Okay, a farm. First of all, what do you want to choose to? Okay, we cannot choose our stuff, I guess. So I think for this one, I will place like the farmland right behind, so we don't intrude upon this area. And let's just have around 1 or 2 people should be enough. Let's place one at least to start you off. For our research, let's go for the hornblower to be able to talk to our Onbu here. And how's our Onbu doing? Our Onbu is doing fine. Kinda hungry and kinda tired. Okay, we gained some new villagers. That's nice. So now we have more workforce to do like the manual labor and everything. By the way, this is basically how you mainly get your villagers and everything. It's that if your villagers are happy, that's when villagers are more enticed to go to your village. So this is like the timer for the village here. So 2 nomads will arrive. So basically, if your village is happy, people would most likely choose to stay at your place. Okay, and then that's how you make and your question is, how do you, hey Cake, how's it going? Hello Elswin. We are playing the Wandering Village here because the game is launching 1.0 right now, just a few minutes ago, and I was so excited to check this out. How are you doing, by the way? Thank you, Elswin. Thank you for joining us. Pam, 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 pam. So yeah, this game is, if you don't know Wandering Village, this is a settlement builder or a management game or city builder game wherein you manage. This is the one you played before. Yes, I played this on stream before as well as way back. I literally followed this when it was really early in early access, when it first released as well. And I am so excited to finally play like the 1.0 launch of this game. So it's officially 1.0, and I am so glad that I am able to play this right now. But yeah, this is basically our Onbu here. This is the one that we're taking care of. We are living behind it. We could probably be mean to the Onbu as well. And this is the world map. So if you're into like this is not the one where you can die in multiple ways. Yeah, this is not the one that you can die in multiple ways. Don't worry about that. This is a pretty cozy city management game. It has a very unique style because as you can see, the Onbu here is like a 3D asset in the world. But as you go, if I zoom into the buildings, everything is hand drawn, hand animated, and hand painted. It's so cool. The aesthetic is just really cozy in a way. So if you're going for a lower difficulty, it's pretty chill game. So it's more of a, sit back, relax, try to figure out how to make. I'm guessing this is a cozy, chill game considering the world and atmosphere. Yep. So in this world, the world is pretty sad though because everything is, getting invaded by the spores. Not really invaded, more like there's toxic spores everywhere. And then their only chance of survival is going on the backs of Onbus. And then I kind of reached like the later parts of the game in the early access playthroughs. I'm just playing this at the start so that so that I would not miss anything basically. Hold on, I know somebody wants to talk to me, but the world is kind of cool because this is like in the way distant future. So slight spoiler alert, but not really. But there are some like old tech and old technologies here, so this is not the past. So this is like kind of in the far future in a way. Could the thingy become aggressive? Do you mean the Onbu? Technically yes. You could be mean to the Onbu. Wait, hold on. Let me just make sure I have enough plots here for our farm. Technically, you could be... No, it is Onbu. Where is it? It's placed... This one, as you can see. Onbu. That is the name of the creature. Onbu. Technically, you could be mean to the Onbu. And the Onbu will refuse to listen to you. But, here's the thing. Let's say since this basically like you're moving for Onbu, yes, it's like you're moving house, right? So if you want to go to a place where there's a lot of resources, you could direct the Onbu. If you're nice, you could tell the Onbu with, where is it? Okay, the Onbu is sleeping. You could tell the Onbu with, where is it? Like the horn blower. You could tell the Onbu where to go and direct it to more resources that you like. If you're mean, the Onbu would choose not to follow, and you are pretty much screwed when that happens. But you might be wondering, how could you be mean to the Onbu, or how could you be evil? Well, as you can see, this Onbu is a living mountain, right? So there are things that are called spikes. Onbu spike. That is like the first things that you can do, that you can be mean. You could harvest these spikes for some stone, and it's kind of like the quills of a porcupine. So if you harvest it, it kind of hurts the Onbu. So it will lose your trust in you, and you are pretty much plucking the spines from the Onbu. And as well, there is a research tree over here. Where is it? I'm just going to pause the game. In the research tree, you could have the Onbu Discipliner, which can be used to make the Onbu. So what does spine give anyway? It gives you stone. So stone is like one of the resources that you could... one of the primary resources that you have. So you have base stone over here, which only gives you like 1, 2, or like 5 per node, as you can see. 30, 30. There's only one here. The bigger ones give a lot, but you need later technology. The spine gives you a base of 30, and it regrows. So it's like an easy renewable source of rock if you want an easy access to the rock. So yeah, that's what the spine does. What are we doing again? Oh yeah, we are getting some water here. But you lose trust. Yes. So that's one thing. In addition, there's this Onbu discipliner. So if the Onbu doesn't listen to where you would go, you could use this one to poke. As you can see, if I can't zoom in any further, but this thing there, it's just a huge wooden spike. It's a huge wooden spike. So you literally impale the Onbu and poke it at the back to make it trust you, or like make you force the Onbu to do your bidding. What else? What else can you do here? Yes, you literally poke their back. However, it could also be nice. You could also have feeding trebuchets. You could feed them some good food. So our Onbu has their own HP bar as well as health. So if the Onbu dies, you die. So it's kind of like a balance thing, source. And yes, you could sacrifice villagers. You could start a cult in this game as well. You could feed your own people to them, to the Onbu. What else can you do here? You can have doctors for the Onbu. This is kind of mean. Blood extractor. It has, how do I say this? It's kind of like when you get your blood tested for for red blood cells, etc. It's literally this. I saw you through a cult. Yes. It's a chill game. I promise you, this is a chill game, okay? This is a chill game. Yes, feeding human to dawn. No. It's a chill game. I promise you, it's a chill game. But yeah. Blood extractor, you could get some blood for the Onwu. And what's that for? Well, you turn it into food. Food makes the villagers happy, which kinda is weird. Because you're literally using the blood of the Onbu. What else? I think that's the craziest that you can do. I think we just got to feed a human every Friday. No. Okay, hear me out. If your villagers are unhappy, they could rebel and screw with your workflow. So you need a slight bit of push here and there. Just try to feed one of them to the Onwu, and everybody would follow. Yes, it's a chill game. Yes, it's a chill game. Yes, indeed. So yeah, I'm at the very start, and later in the, probably like by the end of the stream, after a few hours, or you could check out like my previous stream and my previous videos. It can reach to the semi mid game. I'm going to showcase like probably how the mid to the late game would look like, so your village can go really crazy as well. But yeah, so you could stick to the end of the stream if you want to, so I could showcase, or you could just go back to my previous streams and my previous videos. Anyway, somebody wants to talk to me. I'm in story mode, by the way. So yeah, Elder Waltrod here. I will not go through like this dialogue. I'm just going to what do you call this? Summarize this so people could discover the story for themselves. But basically, you are the new elder, or like the new chief of the village. These elders are trying to guide you through the story and see what is happening, or discover what is happening through the world. Like what happened to the other Onbu, what happened to the world, why is it toxic, and you're just trying to figure out what is happening. So one of the first things that you need to do is clear out this rubble. Pretty easy if you have people that are working for you. So yeah, that's basically it. So if you're into like management games, relatively chill, I promise you, this game is for you. Also, pretty cool. So your Onbu is traveling, right? So you could go through mountainous areas, you could go through the sea. There's a lot of stuff. And I love how, since I played this game since really early access, right? I've seen how it developed and how every new feature is added, which is really really cool. And I'm just really grateful to have this opportunity to play this right now. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so research. Bam, bam, bam. Anyway, you know what? Let's go for an Onbu discipliner here. Or, you know what? Let's refine some stuff. Let's go for the Onbu discipliner next. So we have 3 villagers that are not currently don't have jobs. Oh yeah, by the way, since you are here, I'm going to name one of you to, because I named like the members for people. So I'm going to name one of you as a villager, and hopefully you don't get fed to the Onbu later. Let's increase the priority of this one, I guess. Bam, 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 bam. So yeah, how have you been doing? How's your day, or how's your day been, or how's your previous day? Hopefully you're doing fine. And thank you for joining as well in the stream. Bam, bam. Considering my like, I probably will. Yes, Elsvin, yes. Eat command, sure. I'm going to. Okay, so what are you? Mining camp. Mining camp has been done. Let's move you to this area. Oh, there's puddles in this game now. Oh, because it's raining, right? It's raining. They added puddles now, which is really cool. So you can harvest puddles for some free water. My day's been alright, mostly just been playing Wuthering Waves after getting home, and now just watching your stream while checking some new update on stuff I read. Ooh, I've heard about, I'm not really sure if I pronounced it correctly, but I know people just call it Wuwa, or like Wuwa, or something like that. But yeah, really, really cool. How's yours? How's your day, Cake? Okay, first of all, in the stream, I'm just going to play this in like one speed while I yap. Remember how I played the horse gacha game last time, right? So I've been recently addicted to that game for some reason. Don't worry, I didn't pull. I will save the pulls and everything for the stream by this weekend. I got addicted to that game. I just been playing it non-stop. But I didn't pull. It's just my base horses and the base card. So I'm excited to pull in the next stream. I can't believe I got addicted to that one. Which is kind of funny, saying how technically that was my first gacha game, in theory. And yeah, I'm down with the rabbit hole. Yeah, I was only being able to see it a bit before since we were busy at that time, but from the replay I saw someone got addicted. Yes! Holy crap, the amount of dopamine that you could get from that game is insane. I don't know, the rush of feeling of, your horses, or like your horse girls are like, running back, and suddenly the comeback of the century. Oh my gosh, the hype and everything. I don't know, it's just really I don't know, the gameplay loop. I think it's just the fact that there's like that management feeling of the game, as well as a slight gambling aspect of the game. Like how, I don't know, like there's a reason why in reality horse racing is a thing. It's addicting. But yeah, though, comebacks are pretty amazing. Yes, the rush, right? The rush that you feel, and you try to always get that rush back. I don't know, there's just something about that game. They nailed it. There's a reason why gacha is the thing. Yes, I can see now. I can see the light. Hopefully, I would not be enticed to actually spend in that free-to-play game. But yeah, let's go. Okay, we must get this research. Cactus plantation. Must get this one. It is mandatory. We need to get the cactus. Okay, so while everybody's gathering, we have some people, especially the whole basically their training and watching them grow. Yes, indeed. Like the feeling, technically, that it also fosters that feeling of, training them, letting them know their stuff, and seeing them helping you reach their goals. It's insane, man. They know what they were doing. So yeah, how many villagers do we have? Okay, we don't have enough housing. Let's make some more housing. Pam, pam, pam. Pam, pam. And then you watch them run, can't help to cheer. Yes, I know, right? And you can see like their emotions once they're happy. You can see the personalities of each characters. It's just really, really fun. They nailed it, man. And the fact that each of them has their own different goals. And especially when they use their skill pushing to winning lane front. Yes, the animations, man. The animations and everything. You could see the emotions of the characters as they run. It's just really, really fun. Anyway, Onbu discipliner. We could do that for like the stream. Let's move you closer to this side so we could clear out the trees. And then we could have more space for everything. Corn plantation. Let's go for that. So now we have a cactus plantation. That's why Harura is super famous now. She's everyone's child. Oh my gosh. Okay, speaking of going down the rabbit hole of that game, I've also went down with some. Even the Rio has also got a lot of. Yeah, that's so wholesome. I researched also with the lore between the horses. So some are really funny and really crazy. Some are really tragic. I love how Haru has in real life, in her competitive field, like 0 wins among 100 of races, and I think recently, they won with that will smile. Even she's the very last race. I know, right? And I think she won her first horse in like a retired horses bracket. So it was insane. Also, people really love that goofy gold ship character, and I've researched like in real life what that horse is. Apparently, that horse is insane. Yep, she never gives up, she never sick, and she never makes a problem. Unlike Gold Ship. Yes, Gold Ship, holy crap. Real life Gold Ship is insane. Yes, did you go down rabbit hole too? I did. Gold Ship is insane, man. Like, okay. So I've heard that obviously Gold Ship is a stallion in real life. But apparently that the drop kick animation was a reference to Gold Ship trying to kick the trainer in real life. Like the real Gold Ship is tries to kick the trainer in real life. And I love how Gold Ship almost has a 99% fertility rate. That's insane for a freaking stallion. Like, bruh. And yeah, freaking Gold Ship, man. There's a lot of stuff that you can learn. Oh yeah, don't get me started with the fact that about that something billion yen incident where Gold Ship is literally like, you know, the really perfect horse genetically, but you know, chooses not to take the horse racing seriously. Really, really funny. Okay, let's grab this one. Okay, so we're just gathering this. We're almost done gathering this one, so we can proceed with the story. And Gold Ship never ever tried to in every race. That's why even after Gold Ship retired, Gold Ship on super full health. Oh my gosh, yes, I've heard that as well. Like, when the doctors were like looking at the like the health of Gold Ship after Gold Ship retired, it was shown that the Gold Ship was in perfect health, which means that Gold Ship was not doing 100% of the races, because usually when horses retire, they usually have some injuries here and there, and it's really funny. And if you watch the anime, it's shown she never trained, she only play around. Oh my gosh, I haven't gone down the rabbit hole just yet of anime, but I would most probably go down that rabbit hole soon as well. But yeah, it's insane. Also, yeah, Gold Ship's just really a walking meme of a horse. Also, I've learned that, and I've also learned that in the game, the hair accessories, I think you said this while I was playing, the hair accessories determines whether or not the horse girl is a stallion or a mare in real life. Later, when all the rider in the horse praying to win, only Gold Ship rider praying that Gold Ship just be normal for the race. Oh my gosh, that's really, really funny, dude. What the heck? Imagine being so good, being gifted with genetics, and you just don't need to, what they call this? You don't take the game seriously. Oh yeah, but anyway, going back to this one for quite a bit. So the story here, we've unraveled this one. So we have a mysterious structure that is covered by the trees, but basically, spoiler alert, it is like a futuristic tech. Not really futuristic tech, more like advanced tech compared to the tech we have currently over here. But yeah, what were we doing? Oh yeah, don't forget we need to place some pantry. I could place the pantry over here near our what do you call this, our farms. So I think I'm just going to do 1 and 2 pantry over here. Gold chip is the litter of plus 90 on stat and 0 intelligence. Yes. You know, but I think, hear me out, I think gold chip knows what gold chip is doing. I think I'm gifted with genetics but chooses not to. Remind of the gamers we have Musica. Okay, wait, hold on. I will search for a Musica. That's pretty interesting. Musica? What's that one? Oh. Yes. Wait, hold on. Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind. Yes. Wait. Valley of the Wind. Yes, it does. I'm looking at it right now. Oh, that's pretty cool. I can see the inspiration now. I love it. I just love it. But yeah, you could see like the developer post of this game. You could see like their sketches. The world do kind of similar. Yeah, it is kind of similar, in a way. I think it's mainly inspired from this one. I believe if I've read that post, like it's really inspired from that one. And I love from the very start, like you can see this like the base model. In the start, they didn't have these specialized models for the jobs and everything. And I love how they keep on adding some more stuff. But I think that's the main inspiration for this game, especially with the art style. It's pretty similar. And they just made like their own spin to it. Also, our Onbu is really hungry. Oh, never mind. There's a feeding spot. Hearty mushrooms, fresh and healthy for the Onbu. Okay, that's nice. So our Onbu is not going to go hungry. Let's place horn blowers so our Onbu would guide us to like the proper destination. What else? Oh yeah, we could start gathering. I mean, not really gathering, more like we could start refining our resources. So let's place, I think I'm going to place all the refinement on this side of the map, so at least we could have some sort of organization. So yeah, let's just place it over here-ish. Okay. And stonemason right beside it. I think I'm going to help these guys harvest some stuff as well. So just a few of you, so like the free people would harvest that. Okay, speaking of the rabbit hole, I think it was Daiwa Scarlet. I researched like the rivalry and everything, Daiwa Scarlet and Vodka. It's really funny how, I think, if I'm not correctly, my sources of the rabbit hole is basically Reddit, so take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, apparently Daiwa Scarlet's trainer, or like the owner of Daiwa Scarlet, only agreed to put her in the game if if Daiwa Scarlet is much prettier than, or like much more attractive than her rival, which is kind of funny in a way. Okay, so how are we doing here? So we have decent amounts of water. I think I could just place some water tanks here and there just to spam this. We need a lot of water tanks. How's our housing situation? Our housing situation is fine. Complete the mysterious structure. Yes, I know we can complete the mysterious structure. But also, give me one here so that we could gather. Let's go north, please. Onbu doesn't trust your commands. Excuse me. I wish I had the Onbu discipliner right now. Come on, come on. Onbu. Go up, please. Really, please don't go south. Some horse sadly also have a quite sad. Oh yeah. Rice shower. Yes, rice shower. Really, really sad. Oh yeah, by the way, since you're here, I have one ticket in what they call this in the Uma Musume game, and I could redeem it to be able to get a guaranteed 3-star horse. If you have any suggestions on what horse I would get, feel free to put it down, because I think you were mainly the one helping in the game aside from that other chatter as well. So I will take both of your guys' statement into account whenever picking one for the stream once we actually pull it. So I believe we have choices like bourbon, we have gold chip, rice shower, etc, etc. So let's harvest these things. Okay, so now we're starting to refine our resources. That's nice. My forever isn't the game yet, sadly, for the global. Oh, okay. So hopefully they would be added soon, at least. So at least your favorite horse would be there. Because I'm thinking on the top of my head right now, I'm thinking on going for either rice shower or bourbon, probably on my end, or probably augury cap, I believe is that one thing as well. Also, we have a lot of villagers. I need to where is my farming stuff? Farm. I need another farm. So let's place another farm here-ish. So at least we could make things much easier for us. Is the silent assassin. I really want, because obviously a lot of people like rice shower. My fave is Matikane Tannhauser. Did I pronounce that right? You know what? I will search. I know it's not in. I'm not sure if it's in the game yet. Oh, never mind. Never mind. As you said. Ooh, I see. Is this the one? Hold on. I'm just going to slow it down. I'm just going to place it. Is this the one? Hold on. Window capture. Yoink. Is this the character? Did I get that correctly? Mambo. Yes. Ooh, okay. I see. Okay, I'm just going to remove that now. Yoink. So if you search Mambo Uma Musume. Yes. What is her vid will come and you will know why we call her Mambo. Oh. Okay. Papa. Hold on. I'm just going to make sure my village here is not dying. Hold on. Yoink and yoink. Let's farm up this place. So yeah, I've been thinking of probably. I'm not really sure what I'm going to get. Let's just see on the stream. I will pull. So be sure to not miss it. The schedule's already there. But if you miss it, you could always watch the VODs as well. What is this one? Decayed mushroom? What the heck? I'm not sure. I think I would probably, put my friend code during the stream as well. Backers sing in the corner yet? No. Oh my gosh. I've been addicted to Bakushin freaking in the game, man. Okay, so not really a spoiler. I will showcase this to the stream anyway. Um, one of my runs in Bakushin, it was pretty fun. I just literally spam speed, and it was the first time. It was the first time I actually maxed out the speed, or like maxed out a single stat. And I see now why people say like Bakushin is like one of the easiest horses to play with, because she obviously just needs speed, and most of her goals are the like sprint, what they call this, sprint challenges. So it's really easy. Like you just spam speed, and with her goals are just literally sprint races. So you don't really need any stat. And by the end of the Ura finals, you could easily defeat even if it's not a sprint because of the amount of speed that you have. You can just pair it with like endurance and stamina regaining skills, and you could easily win it. And I think that's why people really, I could see why people say if you want to win easily, go for that. Plus, the typical class rep personality, the very high, very uptight character. People like those characters in a way. It's not for everybody, but I could see the appeal. Okay, finally we have a kitchen. Also, a hut is useful. So now we have a kitchen. Just got to deal with her spying Bakushin in the jukebox. Yes. Bakushin, I swear. And her laugh, the ha 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 ha. It's pretty fun. Oh yeah, you're also it's pretty cool. There's this, hold on. There's this one chatter last time when I played, I believe, the Chocolate Factory game. They sent a cool art. I believe it's a fan art of some sort. Hold on, let me try to find it. And I promise to showcase this on stream. Where is it? I will probably post it on the channel as well. Okay, I can't find the freaking picture. Hold on. Is it here? Cactus. Where is it? I knew I saved it somewhere. Cactus. Oh wait, it's in this folder. Okay, I see. You know what? I'm just going to open it on my browser and just showcase to you. Bam. Just be careful not to leak anything. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Also, I need to fix this part. Anyway, let's try to fix this one. Bam. Do you have a Discord server, or is it for member only? I haven't really created a Discord server just yet. I really haven't had the time because I've been busy trying to schedule and have a consistent stream schedule. Once I figured out the consistent stream schedule and timings, I would create a Discord server for everyone. Don't worry, it's for everyone. It's not for members only. So yeah, I just need time to plan it and everything. Since can't put me in there, etc. Yes. I've been in Discord servers of other streamers as well, so I have an idea on what to do in the stream. I just need time to set it up and everything, and so everybody can interact as well, especially since everybody doesn't have the same time zones. So yeah, just stay tuned. Probably my goal is by next month I could set it up and be satisfied with my streaming schedules and everything. Where is it? I think it's this one here, the drawing. I will open it in the new tab, and this one. Whoops, I did not showcase it. It's this one. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, check this out. Really cool. I think somebody drew this version of me. I'm not sure if it's accurate, but you know what? It's pretty cool. Somebody actually took the time to draw this one. It's really cute. I love it. The art, it's a cactus. It's me. And yeah, pretty cool. Look at this. By the glasses, the hats, and yeah, really cool, right? Somebody actually took the time to draw this one, so I really appreciate it. The user's name is Mags, so I'm not sure if he's here. But yeah, Mags, thank you. So if you're watching this VOD, thank you. Don't worry, I will post this on the community post, so everybody could see. But for now, this is the first time I just received it in the email. So yeah, pretty cool, right? Well, yeah, I don't know. I didn't say. Literally, I have no description on the mustache. I guess that's how Max interpreted my character. And with the glasses and everything, with the hat, probably a cactus stereotype, you know. But it's an artist interpretation, I guess. Did it from like Sheriff Games or something? Maybe a reference to the old Then isn't there like a flash game of like a cactus in the Wild West, you know, try to shoot other Wild West enemies? I think it was Cactus Jack or something like that. I believe Mustachio Cheesecake Cactus. No. But yeah, I love how, you know, buy your nachos are reference to the cheese in the cheesecake cactus. I'm not sure where the cake reference is. Probably, I'm not really sure, but I just really like it. I didn't expect to reach to a point where somebody would draw like an actual art of myself, of my avatar, or maybe that's really me in real life. No, nobody would know. A sentient cactus. How are we doing? Our water supplies are not doing so well. Our food supplies doing fine. Do we have enough for a kitchen? Let's place the kitchen here-ish. Bam. And how are you guys? You're building it. Could you use that one for the outfit in case you're planning to add it? Yeah, I could use that. I could add some outfits and everything, you know, just for references for people. And I have something cooking up in the next few days when it comes to channel stuff. Aside from emotes, I've been doing some stuff in the back end. But yeah, outfits would be cool for this character. I've been trying to find the ways to improve this model as well. You know, probably like more expressions and everything, and cleaner tracking. I'm not really what they call this, doing stuff in the back room. Yes. Yes, don't take that out of context, but yes. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I've been whenever I try to think about new stuff in the model, I'm mostly talking about the tracking and everything. I'm really satisfied with the model I got, and I just really want to improve the tracking of my eyes, mouth, eye, and probably my expressions and everything. Like, I want to be able to, you know, the cheek movement and everything, the forehead movement, etc. So yeah, that's the one that I've been wanting to improve when it comes to model. And plus, you know, you can add some costumes here and there. So yeah, so are you doing well? Okay. Bam. Our resources inventory doing well. We're almost done with this one. Yes, one more wood plank and we're done with that one. I will go for... Oh yeah, by the way, yesterday I did the Helldiver stream as well. It was insane. The new war bond of that game is really fun. Like the new stuff they added and the balance changes. Pretty cool. Also, look at this. Antenna tower. Spoiler alert, it's an antenna tower. I know you can see it, but it's... Wait, hold on. So yeah, we just completed an antenna, a rudimentary antenna. Here it is in all its glory. So I kind of, if you're familiar with the anime called Doctor Stone, you know, it kind of gives that vibes we're in. Technically, there's already a really advanced technology, but people just lost the ability, and we get to press the button, pa 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 pam, and now we have our antenna, which is really scary. Dog, yes. You know, this kind of reminds me of like that, the Fermi paradox in a way about, you know, being the first one to be able, not really first one, more like, um, the analogy is like one of the reasons why we are not seeing any alien lives out there for now, is that people are scared to be the first one to be able to establish contact in the game, in the universe. The best analogy I've heard about that is like, imagine you're in a dark forest and you are, and you have like a dark forest at night. So you have a choice, to reveal your position and use a flashlight and try to find other hunters or other wildlife. However, you are putting a risk. You're basically placing a beacon in the forest, like, oh my gosh, everybody, I am here. So you're trying to invite, you know, you are mainly inviting attention to yourselves. And, you know, it's kind of risky if you're thinking about it because you might be attracting some unwanted attention. So that's one of the reasons why probably we haven't seen other life just yet, or we are kind of cautious when it comes to trying to establish contact. Kind of in this one. So we have, you know, an antenna here. We're basically transmitting data. However, we don't know who is out there. And yeah, as you can see, there's lore. Yes, you Onbu talk blueprint, upgrade antenna. Yes. Just upgrade the antenna, just like they said. Bam. And yeah, I love how there's actually an in-game lore why everybody's wearing like a face mask in this world. Because, you know, toxic air and everything. What's the antenna again? Antenna is basically a way to progress the story of this game. When you go for the challenge mode, you don't really get the antenna tower. This antenna tower is mainly for progressing the story of the game. So its purpose is you can establish contact with the world, and the people outside the world is trying to give you lore and guide you where to go and see what's the next step in your objective. So it's like a way for the game to give you objectives and progress the story. So if you choose to, you don't really need to interface with antenna. But you know, for this purpose, I'm just going to move forward, I guess. Where were we? Let us. Oh yeah, we were gathering these things. Oh yeah, right. We were trying to build. Where was that? The kitchen. So in the kitchen, we can choose to cook beet soup because we have a lot of beets. And what I love about this game is not really the fact that, you know, these kitchens, they're not really there to increase like your efficiency of food. It just makes your colonists or villagers happier, which means people will be enticed to go to your village. So as you can see, because we have some decent food now, our villagers are happy, which means nomads are just trying to join us. Also, we haven't really checked what's ahead. Let's go southeast. Onbu accepts our command. Thank you, person at the horn. So we have a person here at the horn just talking to the Onbu. How's our water situation? We're slowly filling up our water reserve, which is nice. But the problem is, okay, you know what we could do? We could have. Oh, you know, I'm seeing on what things that we can improve. Let's have an Onbu discipliner here, just in case. This is like a just in case, okay? We are not being mean to the Onbu. This is just a just in case situation. So let's place it here. Bam. How's our farms doing? We could have another farm here if we wanted to. Like probably here-ish? Or probably here. Yeah, you know, let's place it here. Let's have another farm. So we have like multiple farms in this game. Full staff required. Let's disable this for now. But look at this. It's just a huge stick with a lot of spikes. It is really mean. But yes. Could we... Tomato plant is nice. You know what? Let's research a tomato plant instead. Let us have clay gatherers. What's this one? Current research tomato plantation. We could have another one here. That could help us. Okay, perfect. Let's just clear this area out so we have like a space for our village. And now we're just clearing this area for our farms. Our Onbu is eating. Okay. We're Onbu getting poked. No, we are not doing it. Nauseating spell decreases happiness for 2 days. And don't worry, we're not poking the Onbu unless the Onbu would go crazy on us. So that is the only time we're going to poke the Onbu at the back. Anyway, let's have gatherers here. Gather the clay for our research. And let's see what we can... we could gather some... Okay, we can't plant the cactus because it's too hot. Same with the corn. So we're stuck with getting beets, I guess. Yoink. Let's, focus on this part of the map. And, sure, let's have 3 workers there. I think we need more... Or we need more air wells for this. We need greater sources of water. And thus... Thank you for the tomato plantation. Our next step would probably be the herbalist, so that we could get some medicine just in case something goes wrong. Okay, let's see if we can place some tomatoes. Yes, we can plant some tomatoes. That's nice. Oh yeah, so how is everybody doing? I can probably just get one of you to work there, so that we could place air wells for this one. Okay. Oh, it's raining. Nice. Which means our air wells are going to do greater work for us. Let's make sure we have a lot of water tanks in reserve as well, so that we have something to store our resources. Okay. Let's have dirt roads here. We can start building the village. So now we have tomato plants in the works. We're planting them really, really well. This is our farming area. And people are not happy because of the stinky food that our Onbu was eating. Tools, I missed the debris. Let's go southeast. And the Onbu accepts our command. Thank you. Fishery is nice, but we really don't need it just yet. Let's go for the feeding trebuchet so we could feed our Onbu if we really need to, like for emergency purposes. So see, we're being nice. We're being nice to the Onbu. Okay, so everybody's happy now. At least. Let's move this one. I could probably want to clear this area out over here. Or probably just here, near their village. What else? We could try to get the herbalist. We don't have that much clay just yet. Let's focus on making sure you have enough tools. I'm going to get on... You know what? Let's not waste it on a kitchen just yet. let's make sure we have... Ooh, feeding trebuchet. Nice. But I think I rather need... I'd want the herbalist more, I guess? Or do we want... Let's get the mycologist so we could grow some mushrooms for our Onbu. Oh my gosh. I can finally feed sacrifice villagers. Let's go. If we can research that. Let's grab the hut instead, I guess. Let's have improved housing. Oh, there's a lot of clay there that we could gather. That's pretty decent. Okay, where's the feeding trebuchet? We could probably start building that already. Like, let's place it over here. I know it's pretty far, but at least it's something. Like, it's already there. So at least we could plan it out. You're doing your job. I think you don't really need to build that much for now. Damn, what's the benefit of feeding villager? Okay, here's the thing. Wait, let me, I will read it to you. Here we go. So here, feeds the current employee of the feeding trebuchet to the Onbu, decreases Onbu hunger, that's one thing. Stops all revolts for a while and increases cult level. So basically, if your villagers are dissatisfied, they would have revolts, which means some of them could leave your village. You would have less villagers if they are dissatisfied. So if you feed them, they'll be like, okay, you know what? Fine, we'll stay here. We're scared. Don't feed us to the Onbu. And that's basically it. And the cult level basically means if there's a high enough cult level, people will request that you feed somebody to the Onbu, or else they would be dissatisfied. So yeah, it is a delicate balance of, you know, feeding or not feeding. Research. I need more clay, dude. So what are you doing? Okay, our Onbu is sleeping. Yeah, let's just go south because there's like a food patch over here that's not stinky. So yeah, look at this. We have a lot of food, which is decent for us. We could probably afford another kitchen here. Kitchen, so we could have another dedicated kitchen to getting. Oh, we need more clay, right? We need clay. Frick this clay situation, man. It takes a long time. You know what? Let's do this first. Let's lock it because we don't really need that yet. We could have another clay part here if we really need to. Mycologist, village doctor, town square. Okay, let's research that. That's pretty useful. Okay, let's move you here so you could gather this rocks. And how's our water situation? Ooh, okay. Could I move you? I want to demolish this one so we could refund this. Let's prioritize it. And then let's have another clay gathering cap in the middle. So that's nice. And then probably another one. This is really far, man. It is really annoying. There's 4 of them in range. But yeah, let's increase the priority of this one. Bam, 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 bam. So now let's have 3 of these. So now we have better clay gathering here, which is good. Let's also harvest some berries outside the plots of our berry gathering huts. How much people do we have? Okay, we need more. So therefore, let's have our town square on this side of the. I really wish that I planned this way better. You know, for now, I'm just going to place it here-ish. Town square could be good. And I'm just going to build the houses surrounding it. Let's make sure we place another house and another house. So at least we have housing. Okay, so for now, mycologist, yes. What do you mean? What's your problem? Storage full? We have that much food? Okay, you know what? We take those problems anytime. Having too much food as a problem is really, really good. Hi, what are you? Mushroom? I don't really need to. Bam, bam, bam. But our problem, we have a clay problem, man. Yeah, harvest faster, harvest faster. Too much food, yes. We have too much food. These guys are not cooking anymore. Healer shroom, rock trumpet. Oh, we could gather. Okay, we could gather rock trumpet. Let's have. I don't really want anything. So for now, I think I'm just going to close this for now, so that you can do other jobs while you're waiting. Like probably, I don't know. Harvest, 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 harvest. Harvest the clay as well. Okay, we have a plaza. Yes! Now this would increase the happiness of the surrounding villages. Happiness increased by fully staffed. Let's go. But now we need more people. Also, harvest more trees, please. Thank you, please, and thank you. Bam, bam, bam. I can't place you here. What the? Okay, place you here. So we're slowly clearing the back of trees. I'm so sorry, Onbu, for destroying your trees, but it has to be done. Good thing the destroying the trees doesn't really hurt the Onbu that much. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, let's see what we have ahead of us. Not much, so we're good. Okay, so how's our housing now? Okay, now we have enough housing. That's nice. Let's have... where's our storage? Material storage. Let's just have... probably here-ish? Some material storage just near our crafting area. So at least they don't really have to travel that far to, you know, deposit all the crafting stuff. And now let's have one more farm, the mycologist here. So mycologist allows you to farm mushrooms to feed our Onbu. Okay, how's our water? Water situation? Still not full, so we stay at those levels. And now let's have two of these guys staff it. And then let's make sure we increase the plot here. Oh my gosh, we have a lot of villagers. Hopefully our food supply could hold up. Now we could afford to have another kitchen. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, let's go continue southeast. Bam, bam. Okay, what's our next step? I think we could go for... where do we want? Scavenger hut. You know what? Let's go for that one. That would allow us to go outside and gather resources. and send our villagers out there. Okay. Going outside the yes. As you can see, there are some points of interest around here, right? That you could go. So it says no party available. But if we have hang gliders like wingsuits, we could send some scavenger party to risk themselves and gather said resources. So this expected rewards has ancient notes. This has iron ores that we need for later. We have some clay, so it's another way of gathering resources. So it's really important. However, you're also giving the scavengers a risk. They might not come back, or only a few of them might come back. So it is a dangerous. It's a dangerous endeavor, but it is useful, especially when getting the rare resources that we need for later upgrades. Okay, let's staff you. Let's make sure you have grilled tomatoes. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. You. Let's gather this area up. Housing problem 50. That's fine. We could, I think, we could substitute these already with better houses, but I will do that for later. Is our food supply, is our water supply holding up? That's a real question here. Okay, I need a herbalist. I think we could afford to gather herbals. Oh, wow. Are these... Wait, hold on. Yeah, these are herbs. You know what? I'm going to place the herbalist. All of the farming stuff, I'm going to place it on this side of the map. It is close to our water sources, which is good. As well as really easy, less travel time for our farmers. Like it's close to the kitchen, it's close to the water source. So we're doing pretty well. We need more housing. I'm just going to place one here and one here. So at least we have some housing prepared for our future residents. Bam, bam, bam. Ba, ba, bam. What do we need for this one? We need 15 iron ore. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. We didn't enable our what do you call this? Our research. No wonder our research was not moving at all. More residents. Welcome, welcome. More residents for our Onbu. So you don't have any beets anymore. Oh wait. No, storage is full. Oh wow, we are really having food problems here. Okay, let's have you plant seeds on this side of the map. Okay, let's have you, and I think I could afford to give 2 fellow Zia to farm. While our Onbu is sleeping, we need to find a way to feed the Onbu. Can we feed the Onbu? How much do we need to feed the Onbu? Bam, bam, bam. Okay, we have enough mushrooms for this one. Scavenger hut, nice. Finally, we could explore scavenger hut. I will place you near this area so that I could easily give orders quickly. Prioritize this so that we could start to explore already. Bam, bam. And the question is, what are we going to research? Dung collector is useful. We could gather fertilizer. Creates Onbu notes, Onbu doctor. I think we could go for... mycologist, kitchen, Onbu kitchen. Is there an Onbu kitchen here somewhere? Ah, I need to unlock this one. Ah, frick. Okay, not fine. How's our Onbu doing? Okay, our Onbu is awake. Our Onbu is awake. Let's make sure to feed them the mushrooms. And where is the dude gathering the mushrooms? Focus on worker. Okay. Oh no, that's going to take a long time to travel. So I think I'm just going to place like a pathway to this area as to speed up like production and everything. You know what would be interesting? Like if a creature of this size were to exist in real life, how hard would it be? How much food would that creature take? Okay, let's have an onbuologist. Creates onbu notes. So you stay here. So onbu notes helps us for in future research and everything. Okay, now let's see this guy. Feed the onbu. So yeah, you can see. Look at this. The onbu throwing a trebuchet. It's really dark, so you can see it because it's nighttime. But look at that. Open up some mushrooms, and with this and with that one, as you can see, onbu hunger has decreased by quite a bit. So at least our onbu is not hungry anymore, or at least less hungry than it was before. Yes, I know, right? The skill. Maybe if you're really hungry, you're like saying that I would not miss this food for my life. Anyway, scavenging party is ready. I think you could see the main inspiration for that show. That show you showed earlier, because for example, oh wow, we got tools for this one. Okay, look at this. If we send an expedition party, look at them. They're flying away with the wingsuits and everything. So yeah, they're just gonna fly away, and they will come back later. Bam, 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 bam. Yes, I know, right? Yes, you could see the literal inspiration, especially with the wingsuits and wing glides. Helium is nice and all, but okay, let's have 2 of these. You guys go here. What did I research? Dung collector. Okay. I guess I place it over here. I'm not sure if we have a use for this one just yet, but might as well start collecting dung. Am I right? Maybe you could use it for fertilizer for our farms. And they have arrived and brought back tools for us. But for now, I think we're losing. What are we losing? We're not really losing that much stuff. So let's just, gather the immediate resources surrounding us. Smoking hut? What? Make scavenging rations, I see. Seawater collector. Village doctor. Okay, we need that. Just in case our villagers get sick, we need that. How's our situation? Okay, we still have enough. Never mind. We don't have enough. We need more huts. Bam, 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 bam. Going, bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Okay, so you are doing fine. You're doing fine. We don't really need to put a stick on the Onbu's back. Oh no, our Onbu's eating the disgusting mushrooms. Let's go northeast. Pam, pam. Pam, 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 pam. Oh yeah, I've been wondering. There were times, obviously, in the past where obviously I have my day-to-day job in real life, right? Aside from streaming and stuff, I've been thinking, since I usually, do 3D model rendering for some, what do you call this? Wait, hold on. Ooh. I've been thinking, yes, hello. If I were really bored and want to finish like work, especially like when I do overtime, I've been thinking if should I stream it. Obviously, if it's allowed, if the project is allowed. If you are not part of the lore in real life, I'm an architect and everything. Therefore, I plan some stuff and render some stuff as well. So yeah, I did a poll really way back, and if anybody would be interested, when I would just nomads, yeah, sure, why not? Would be interested in 3 poisoned people joins. Okay, we need a doctor real quick. If anybody would be interested in just watching me do like work, which is kind of funny. I put the village doctor near the village, I guess. Frick, we don't have stone slabs. No, our sick people are gonna get even more sick. Okay, that's so cool. I'm gonna say, but depend on the RSO. Yes. Mainly, I try my best not to bring work outside of office hours and everything. Because obviously, when I'm out of work, I'm out of work. But sometimes clients and other people really want that really quick and demand to see like the progress report of some stuff. So I usually really do 3D modeling for interiors or like buildings, etc., or just plans. But mainly, yeah, I'm not sure if I could. Let's see if I could show some stuff here. If I could show some stuff, hold on. I could probably show some things here. It's a pretty simple. It's one of my really early. Maybe some people plan to be like also could learn a thing or two. Yeah, I've been wanting to find a way to merge this thing with my IRL profession. Obviously, I played some. I really want to play. Wait, there's this game where I really want to play. It's called House Flipper. I think it was House Flipper. Wherein what do you call this? Wherein you would renovate like an interior. Like it's the closest thing I could probably have my input as an architect, as well as have a fun game to play with you guys. And plus, it's I think a really decent game to stream. Oh my gosh! Hear me out. Sims 3, best game about architects. Sims in general, hear me out. Okay, so when I was studying, like not an architect just yet, there was obviously there are some softwares that you use to render and plan out some stuff, right? However, if we were really in a rush, like we don't really have time to plan and render, the last resort that we do is just plan out a room or a house in Sims. And the later Sims are better because of the customization. Yes, it's really insane. Like it's the last resort that we do because Sims has that it's decent enough that it allows us to showcase what we are planning to do, but at the same time it's really easy and fast. We don't really need to render. Hello Kyle, hello, welcome to the stream. So yeah, I'm just playing Wandering Village. Release 1.0, so be sure to check out the game. Links in the description below because I've been following this for a long time. But yeah, we sometimes use Sims when we really are pressed on time. We usually do it when we really don't have any other choice. Yeah, Sims 4. Oh my gosh, the amount of Sims 4 is just plain money grab. Sims 4, if you buy all the DLCs, it's a lot. It's really a lot. Villagers have deadly issues. I know, I know, I know. The village doctor is here. Don't worry, the village doctor is here. Don't worry, we're safe. We're safe. Bam, bam. So yeah, let me just check out if I could showcase some pictures here that I could probably showcase late, or like, you know, once I'm really bored. It's not just that buying Sims 4 is literally buying a house. Yes, oh my gosh. It's expensive. So I believe that's why some people prefer playing like the older Sims or mini condo. Yes. Maybe that's one of the reasons why people prefer like the older Sims, especially the going back to the classics ones as well. It's much better experience as well. Okay, first of all, I forgot that I needed to place a person here to collect some dung or like Onbu poop so that we could use it for fertilizer. And then, how's our housing situation? We have 62 people and 62 spaces for housing. We're building another one, so we're fine. Hold on. Oh frick. So I'm just going to check this. Let's see if I could showcase some stuff here. I think this is like probably a decent one. Bam, 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 bam. Let me see if I could do this. Oh wait, hold on. I saw a notification. What was it? Awaiting decision. After a long walk through the woods, your scavengers encounter a group of wildlings. To make friends than to eat together, we'll let them taste something they have never seen before. Yes! One of the best game. Pretty sad seeing what becomes of the Sims, to be honest. One of the best game. I know. I played like the first one. Oh my gosh! Don't get me started with SimCity as well. SimCity was really good. But then, you know, they just didn't really deliver with their games, and you know, City Skylines popped up and overtook the competition. Let's send some await parties here so that we could gather the needed stuff. What's this? High spirits. Yes, high spirits. Let's go. We are going to what was I going to do? Oh yeah, right. Window capture. Or was that? Photos. Yeah, here in Zoe is the next Sims map, right? It also has some huge problem. I think it's because it's pretty early. They need to fix out some bugs, you know, add some features as well. But if they can keep on, you know, updating it, giving some needed improvements, listening to player feedback, I think it could probably be the next Sims. And please let this be a wake-up call to Sims as well, or like, you know, the creators of Sims. So yeah, check this out. I'm not sure if you could see it. I'm just going to place it like on top of the screen here. So this is like what I usually do. So this is just this is a very simple. It's one of the earlier things that I did. Let's fight that giant chicken. Excuse me. Let's go. People are voting for 100 chicken-sized T-Rex instead, though. But I love how you voted for that one. Hello, Shikilo. Hello, welcome. So yeah, I'm just going to showcase like one of the earlier things I did as an architect here. I could show this because, you know, it's already out there in social media and everything. But check this out. It's just a renovation for a condominium and everything. So here you go. I designed this and, you know, rendered it as well. It's just a renovation, so some things here are not like are basically the original. I'm just adding to it. So yeah, this is what I usually do. So yeah, the bedrooms and everything like that. Looks quite cozy. Yeah. But yeah, one thing that I really didn't like about this one though, because obviously this is way back, is that everything's just too dark. But I understand because the flooring here is, I know, right? I swear, one of the things that in designing as an architect is seeing how everything looks so good, and you're just wishing to actually have that. Now think about it, so many mini Rex running around, you won't be able to keep track of all of them. One giant chicken can't hide, so let's fight. But imagine the destruction of a giant chicken though, plucking you and just trying to scrape you off or just trying to fly away. But yeah, one gripe I have about this one is that I made it too dark. But to be fair, the flooring here is existing, so I didn't want to let the owner do some extra funding. I didn't want the owner to spend a lot, so yeah, that's basically it. Anyway, going back to the game and going back to Shikilo here, doesn't say I'm on RB. Okay, you have a point. Okay, but hear me out. 100 chicken-sized T-Rex. You could probably just punt like 1 or 2 T-Rex, and just wait. Does that mean I'm also unarmed? I'm also armed whenever I try to fight the T-Rex. I mean the 100 chicken-sized T-Rex. How does that sound? Also, by the way, Shikiloy, since you're here as well, I think you're here in my, because I made the members of the as like the villagers here. So still so many targets at once. I'm good because mainly because I'm not sure. Like I think I've been watching too much Jurassic Park because I'm really scared of like really huge T-Rexes and stuff. But you might have a point, but I'm still 30% convinced on your side. I'm 30% fighting the big T-Rex. I mean the big chicken. Where was I again? Oh yeah, worker management. Can I have like a list of workers here? Is there like a list of workers that I could check out? Worker management, research notes, etc. I'm not sure if I could see, but basically you're somewhere here, Shikilo. You're somewhere here. I don't know. I fight the normal chicken and you have that T-Rex's okay, what if you know what? That's a deal. You fight the fight the huge ass chicken. That's on you. Just fight the huge ass chicken. I will fight the T-Rex, 100 T-Rexes. Well, technically they're still chickens, right? Like modern interpretations had them, or like made them have feathers in a way, right? Or am I mistaken? I'm not really familiar with the modern iterations. So literally we're just fighting 100 chickens with like bigger teeth, with teeth and claws, right? And like, really sharp fangs and everything. How many people it could feed? Okay, Elswin here is thinking about this another thing. Freaking, oh my gosh, what if we cook the huge chicken? Think about the nuggets you can get of the giant chicken. Oh my gosh, right. You're so right. Yeah, now you convinced me. The amount of stuff that you could get from the amount of people you could feed with a chicken though. But chicken didn't have teeth. They have beaks. Wait, but if we can do that, could we... Is T-Rex edible? Do you think T-Rex meat would taste like chicken in a way, given how they are, descendants, or like, they're ancestors of, birds and everything, right? Oh, imagine the chickens. Probably. But a large chicken though. I don't think it probably will be lizard. Is it? Probably. But I think I'm slowly getting convinced by the huge chicken though, because of that idea. The amount of food that you're going to to get from that one. Anyone here try lizard? I tried frog. I tried eating frog. Can't wait. Cactus will clone T-Rex only to eat it. How they taste. Yes. Oh yeah, by the way, since you guys are here, crocs are closest living relatives of birds. Okay. I haven't eaten a crocodile yet. So, you know, bucket list maybe. Yeah, since you guys are here and Shikiloi was, I know, not Shikiloi, Elswin was the only one here. I will showcase to you what Mags has. Also, Onbu is sleeping. Be quiet. One of the viewers chat, Mags, sent me a fan art, which is really cool. It sent me in the email. Check this out. Hold on. Where is that? This one. Check this out. It's really cool. It's the very first fan art I have. It's pretty cool. Look. It's me. Crocs taste like chicken. What? I tried for. I was not a fan of it, to be honest. Apparently they taste like chicken. But yeah, look at this, guys. It's me. It's the Mags made this, a viewer. He's not here today, but in my entire life. Yes. I know, right? Elsman, really unique, right? This is the first time we've seen this one. But yeah, really cool. Mags took the time to send me this. And a really cool art. And look at this. I don't know why he interpreted me as a person selling nachos and wagon. Good thing, at least he made me some wheels, right? At least I could move around my modes of transportation. And then, you know, I have a hat. And apparently I have a mustache and glasses now. Which is kind of funny. But yeah, thank you, Mags. Thank you. Mags, when you wear Luffy hat. Oh, yeah. I didn't notice that. But yeah, look, that's really cool. I really have huge arms. I really spiky ones as well. And is that a mask? Am I wearing a face mask or something? But yeah, we have a bandana, some ropes as well. Buy our nachos, by the way. Buy our nachos. But yeah, thank you again. But yeah, really cool. Hold on. I think. Also, it says nachos, so I thought it was saying Burr watches. Yeah, it says nachos. Apparently, maybe because of reference to the cheese and cheesecake. Bury our watches. Okay, hold on. Let me just do this. Okay, let me just take a sip here of drinks. By the way, rehydrate as well, guys. I'm not drinking coffee, okay? Some of you guys were freaking pointing. Every time I say I want to drink coffee, that I should tone down my coffee. And yes, I am toning down with my coffee. Not gonna lie, a sales cacti going door to door selling knockoff Rolex, pretty funny to imagine. Imagine I don't have legs, so I just have the wheels just rolling down, knocking. And you'd be like, wait a minute, where's the salesperson? And suddenly, boom, moving cactus. Where are we headed again? Let us do this one. Okay. Oh yeah, we are going to upgrade this one with iron ore. Let's improve that one. We have 9 people working. What are we going to do here? We could improve our food situation, so I think we could add some more storage. And then we could add some additional storages for our water. Or maybe just water collectors, I think would be fine. Let's have some additional water collectors here. We have a lot of people that we could utilize. Oh yeah, for everybody here, be sure to not miss, as per usual, the stream in this weekend. I will play that freaking horse game again because it's pretty fun, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And for you all, for everybody here as well, be sure to check out the Wandering Village, launching today, just a few hours ago. The moment it launched 1.0, I immediately jumped and played. It was in my schedule, or as some people say it, schedule. Okay, what are we going to do? So we have... Okay, we need to research some stuff here. We need more stone slabs. So we need to... Okay, mining camp. Let's place you over here. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, it's also automation sale today. There's a lot of automation games. So if you're a fan of games like Satisfactory Factorio, there's a lot of games out there in Steam that is on sale right now, and that's pretty fun. And sadly, if you want to play Factorio, that game never goes on sale. I respect the developer for not making it sale and just having it the same price all throughout. But yeah, it never goes on sale. I have those I want already. Nice one. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I've been wanting to play like that Shapes 2 game. I've been wanting to buy that as well. As well as but most of the automation games I have that I want is I already have. I just need time to actually play the game. But yeah, those games are really much a time sink. Okay, get some iron ore. Factory devs are like, we want cheap? You should have bought it early on. I bought it way back, so I got it quite cheap. Oh my gosh, it's so funny because I have a what do you call this? When in the past I said, you know what, I'm just going to wait till this game goes on sale. I waited and waited, and I see the game increased in price every time, and I just freaking folded and just bought it because it's going to probably get more expensive as time goes on. So I took the short end of the stick. Okay, sawmill, right? I need wood. Okay, finally we have upgraded antenna tower that is still being covered by the freaking trees that we can't see. But yeah, good for you, Shikila. You got it for cheap, man. I should have just listened to my gut and just bought it for way cheap. Okay, past, present, future. I know this is lore. I would probably skip this for now, so that people who want to play this would not be spoiled as much of the lore. And yep. What can we improve among villages here? Yeah, if you buy early, you get cheap, but take the risk. Yeah, because I just really hate during that time where in early access games were like a really trendy thing. Like if you wanna play a game or like release a game, you need to get it early access, and it's going to be on early access for like, I don't know, forever. Case in point, Stone Shard, it's still in early access. But I'm just glad, like, obviously, games like Stone Shard developers are still developing the game and not just, abandoning it, unlike other games out there. Yeah, thank God Factorio is, released. This fog covers the entrance, but we'll see inside. Just kind of step into it. Let's go for stay out of it. Let's not lose our precious scavengers. Let's just grab this. Our Onbu is doing fine. Kinda hungry, but you can feed that in the morning. Okay, next step is... Oh yeah, by the way, I could name one of you guys this person, the one in the feeding trebuchet, and then if you misbehave, I have a research here that I am willing to do. It's called Sacrifice a Villager. This game is a cozy game, I can assure you that. But if anybody goes out of line, I could feed you to the Onbu. So behave, alright? Behave. Or else, you're going to be flung into the depths of the belly of the beast. So behave. Or else the Onbu gets it. Could do a death battle and the one winning be the person. Maybe. I need to research it first though. So hold that thought. We need to research it. After we finish the research for the quarry here. I go about in the early access game. Do I like what I see? And I will be happy with what I get now. Then I buy otherwise I wait. Honestly, that's a pretty good a way to think about it. Because sometimes whenever I try to get early access games, I usually sometimes I get baited by So if you want, you gotta feed yourself to them. No, no, no. But yeah. Speaking of early access, like maybe sometimes I get baited by the potential of the game. Like sometimes in early access they have like that area wherein things that we want to add in the future, and they have there a short GIF or GIF and a video, and then probably I get baited by that. I remember there was one game that I really remember. If you're familiar with a game called Pixel Piracy, it was a really cool concept for a game. It's a pirate ship management game. It was really cool by the time. I got burned off and not doing that again. No. But yeah, at least you're cautious now. Learn from your lesson, Shigeloy. But yeah, Pixel Piracy, it was really fun, but the developer abandoned it. And a few years later, the developer came back and tried to improve upon it and disappeared again. So yeah, really, it's quite a bummer, man. But yeah, because of that, it's a learning lesson. Space DF9 was oh my gosh, Space Base DF9. That takes me way back. I remember playing that game. Hold on. For people who are not familiar, Space Base DF9. Oh my gosh, I remember that one. This one. Hold on. I will. Yes, this one. Hold on. I'm just going to place it on the screen for you guys. It's a really cool concept of a game, but I remember playing that. I never buy early access game, but I'm a sucker for a Steam sale. They have 150 games on Steam. I probably only play 20. Yes, I've since then put those devs on my ignorance. Won't buy from them whatever they make. Damn, like look at this one. Hold on. Window capture. Where is it? Space Base DF9. Okay, this one. Hold on. Let me just put it on screen. This one. Fate. What happened? Okay, so this game. I'm not sure if you could see it clearly, but it's like a city colony management game. If you're familiar with RimWorld, it's kind of like that. But instead of like in a base, you are in like a space station. I'm not sure if you could see it clearly. But yeah, you're in a space station and you're trying to expand it. But basically what happened was 150 games start sweating while looking at his 904 games. Yes. But basically what happened was developers abandoned it. Wait, hold on. I will see what actually happened. So I would not I would not spout out some fake news here. Yeah, Double Fine ceased development of Space Base DF9 in May 25 due to insufficient sales and sustained ongoing development. So, I hate it when developers use early access games to try to fund. Like, they don't have their own funding. They started in EA, did like 2 updates, and they said, we are done recent. Yeah, they stopped development, man. Even though there was a lot of features missing. It was really sad. Yeah, transmission, I know. I'm so sorry, lore people. I will skip this. If you want the actual lore, you can feel free to watch my previous stream because it's the same. Okay, since I think this is fine, hold on. I will showcase to you this this game called Pixel Piracy. Hold on. So, okay, while the game is playing in the background and our Onbu is sleeping, I will not showcase on your screen, but basically, look at the patch notes here. I'm just going to read the patch notes. So, Pixel Piracy, you could see it on Steam. It was abandoned way back. It's a cool concept for a game. It's like, pirate themed game. pirate theme game, and then you are tasked to be a captain, manage a pirate stuff. So they released it, I think, at the same time as Terraria, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2015. And then afterwards, they did not update it for a long time. Came back in 2023 with quote-unquote constant updates. And people were like, oh my gosh, the developer's back with some updates. Months after, gone again. And up until now, no updates whatsoever. Which is insane. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, I guess. Where are we going again? Oh no, we only have a choice for a desert or another desert. Where are you headed? Let's go northeast. Let's just continue north. What the heck is your problem? Storage full? Wow, we're having problems with a lot of storage. That's a new problem that we have. But yeah, I really don't like when developers do that, man. Especially, I think I am pretty much fine with the early access stuff, but at least give me something. We can still see a part of your browser. Oh, my bad, I didn't fade it. Yoink. How about that? That's better, right? I didn't transition it. Project Zomboid developer response to space-based DFE. Yes. Whoops. Lucky only a Reddit link. I know, right? Save. We're saved. Oh my gosh. We are going in a oh wait, never mind. I tried Zomboid. Oh, how do you... It's super fun till I die. I could have been spicy instead of spiky. Yes. By the way, we're going to the desert, guys. This is my natural environment. We will thrive in this area. We have cacti ready and waiting for our rain and our storage. But yeah, we have cactus in this game. What was our next step here? So do we have enough housing? We have enough housing. That sense we could slowly start to transition everything to like better housing if we wanted to. And then spawning downstairs, we have alarm blaring and die 10 seconds. Project Zomboid's pretty fun, but similar to any early access games, I usually... What the heck's happening? Did the Onbu not listen to me? Hold on. Okay, I think we're stuck with poison mushrooms, I guess. Poison spores. Onbu, do me a request. Could you run, please? Could you run? Thank you, Onbu. Run. I feel like Zomboid only fun, at least for me, if you have friends to play with. I think having or like a multiplayer server with Zomboid is like okay, just walk now. Onbu doesn't trust your commands. I swear, Onbu, if you don't trust my commands again, I will poke your back with a huge spike. Okay, now we're in a freaking desert. But yeah, Zomboid's pretty lonely when you're playing single player. Ah, man. Okay, first of all, since we're here, I guess we're switching to corn. Yep, corn and cacti for some water. And corn. Since the first demo. Whoa, animal. Excuse me. We're not amusing the animal. The animal is refusing to listen to us. Therefore, we are just pushing it in the right direction. Enticing it in a way. Can I not do anything with you? Ah, frick. Okay, while that's happening, don't do anything with that one. Let's harvest this. Let's destroy all of these things. Why go to the desert, by the way? We have no choice. We're just traveling all around the world. As you can see, the only two paths that we have is desert up here, desert down here. So we can't do a U-turn. Our Onbu doesn't know how to turn around, I guess. So yeah, we're stuck here for like a few days, I guess. So we're in a desert now. Well, to be fair, this is my natural environment. So I think we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. I didn't know how to turn. Yes. And the Onbu refused to listen to me. So I guess, you know, that warrants, you know, see this? Onbu, see this huge spike? That's going in your back if you don't listen to me, okay? And now you're sleeping under the heat of the sun? You're insane. This is going to be the death of my freaking... They don't know how to turn. Yes. Okay. 0 production speed. So I guess all of you guys are not working anymore. Do something else. I swear this Onbu wants me killed. Where's that farming? I need another farm. We could... Oh my gosh, everything... Everything's so bright. Jeez. Okay, let's place one here. There's like a freaking summer filter everywhere. It's annoying. Where was my... This one. Wait, what happened? Oh, it's nighttime. Okay, fair enough. Okay, Onbu. You're lucky that I'm living on top of you. Or else I would have destroyed you a long time ago. Bam, 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 bam. Really? So we're having problems with storage right now? Sure, why not? Oh no, you guys are not replenishing. No, because of the desert. My gosh, I hate the desert so much. Corn. At least we could like cook some corn here. Polenta. Let's make some polenta, I guess. Let's farm this area. Corn. Perfect. And then pick them up. 2 hungry people during veg. That's fine. Okay. Onbu, could you please wake up? I want to go to another biome, please. I don't want this. I know I'm a cactus and this should be like my hometown, but that doesn't look right to me. Pam. Oh my gosh, we're going to lose a lot of clay. Oh no, we don't have clay sources. Or they would not replenish, I guess. Since you're here, a quarry is finally... Okay, everybody be quiet. Let's sacrifice a villager soon. Bam. Material storage. I will place more material storages probably on this side. Yoink. Bam. What is happening? Oh, you need more time to grow, huh? I see. Because you're not like the best place to... you take long time to grow, I see. Okay, understandable. Bam. I really want to get out of... How are you still sleeping? Are you kidding me? Next step is... Pam. So berry bush... Do berry bushes grow? Honestly, it still grows, which is nice. Okay, finally you're awake. You're killing me, man. Onbu. Oh, we could sacrifice a villager now. Let's freaking go. But for now, compost heap. Yep, let's go for this one. So that we could, what do you call this? We could utilize the dung for some our own benefit. Let's place some houses here so that we have something to do. Oh my gosh, finally. Okay, go north. I'm seeing what do you call this? I'm seeing water. And that is useful for us. Why are you not? Oh, you're preparing. I see. Just let me get me out of this place. What the heck is that thing? Okay. Pam 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 pam. Okay. I think I'm going to save this right here, and since we are probably in a 2 hour 30 mark in the stream now, I will showcase to you like the relatively mid to late game of this of the Onbu, so that you could see like the later parts of the game, because you know, at least you'll be enticed in a way, and as a reward for staying this long, you get to see like the mid to late game and how many hours. Anyway, I'm going to load Cheesetopia. So as you can see, we are at day, what day are we? 51. And now I'm going to load Cheesetopia. It's a day 138. So it is pretty long in the story wise. And let's see. I'm going to showcase to you how far I got in the previous stream. So this is literally a continuation of the previous stream of the game. As you can see, I have a lot of resources. I'm just going to pause it, or you know, go for slow-mo. But yeah, the village is more like a city now. There's a lot of stuff. I know you're gonna get overwhelmed, but I will try to explain to you as we go along. Here, we are in the crazy parts of the land now. So spoiler alert, by the way. If you don't wanna see this, you know, feel free to look away. But yeah, as you can see, there are some decontamination facilities, abandoned buildings, and a lot of technology. So I'll showcase to you the village that we got from the previous stream, which is, as you can see, we have stone paths now. We have a town, a lot of towns, some decorations on this side. So these are basically areas wherein, you know, people. I made this sure that this area is all the housing, so that I could just place decorations to make them go happy. In addition, we have some farming area here. So this is our farming area. We have a blood extractor that we don't use, just in case we want to be mean. We could go for that one. We would extract the blood and turn it into food. In addition, we have our area here. This is our water source. We have evaporator, which removes the taint or like the poison from dirty water. Basically, like a way to distill the water. In addition, over here, we have some not usable buildings, but we could use them later. These are fisheries. It allows us to gather fishes, especially. Cactus wants to evaporate us. Run. No. Are you saying you're tainted, Shikaloi? I only distill tainted stuff. So if you're clean and you don't have any sickness, you're safe. You're safe. By the way, I think you could fit in this evaporator, Shikaloi. I think you can. Wait, hold on. Where are you? Shikaloi. Shikaloi. Yep. Stream avatars, yes. I am the taint. I will infect you, chaos reign. See this, Shikaloi? See this? See, where am I placing you? You behave. You must behave, okay? Or else you're gonna get evaporated. Okay? I'm going to put you back on the table. Be nice, okay? Be nice. Okay. What else are we going to do here? So you have some feeding trays here. We have some Onbu cache wherein we store our stuff. Trade post to trade with other people, so we could trade some interesting, like we could trade some fish, we could trade some tools, etc. What else do we have here? We have dung collectors, iron furnaces, just refining some stuff. Okay, but here's one really cool thing about this game. Obviously we have some flamethrower dudes here, taking away all the taint. But you might be wondering, what the heck is this one? A spore moth? Well, obviously, a big creature of this caliber, like this magnitude, also has parasites, and the parasites are huge as well. One of the parasites is this spore moth. It spreads taint around and hurts our Onbu. There's also elefly legs, elefly. They're basically fleas. You might be wondering, why the heck are you going to house some pests? Parasites on board the Onbu. Well, these guys produce eggs, so they're basically your animals. So in like a regular city builder game, these are the cows and the chickens, etc. They lay eggs, but they hurt the Onbu, which is a compromise. So do you want to have like a lot of animals on your Onbu, well, your Onbu is going to get hurt. So think about that. What else? There is also Onbu doctor, a doctor over here. Basically, this guy would treat the Onbu if there's a problem. It could also administer medicine to your Onbu, and yeah, that's it. That's the job of the Onbu doctor. What else do we have here? Sawmill. So we mostly gathered all of the resources at the back of the Onbu here, and yeah, we could harvest this guy. We could destroy it. So this is how you destroy it, okay? This is what happens to you, Shikilo, if you misbehave. This is you. This is me. Look at this. Yes. Yes. See, you're spreading taint. This is what you get. See, and now you're going to fly away. You have no space in the Onbu. You're just destroyed. So our research tree, we almost finished the research tree in this one. Must defeat the green menace. You can't defeat me. I have the power in this table. You can't defeat the green menace. Call me green menace. Are you implying that I'm the Hulk? Food stamp, blah blah. So as you can see, we are literally at the end of the research tree here. So you can have aqua farms and stuff. We have some gourmet kitchen. We have some granary here. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff they can do. I would not go into detail, especially on this one, so that you guys could explore it on your own. But yeah, one of my really big tips when you're trying to play this game, first of all, for the first time, just play as you like. But at the second time, yeah, it's usually when you restart. Try to plan out your city, your village, because most of the time lost in this game is just your characters traveling from back and forth towards areas. So if your kitchen is way far from your storage, your cooks are not going to cook as much, and so on and so forth. So yeah, we're just going to feed the Onbu while we're here. Where is it? Oh yeah, by the way, you could inject some drugs with on the Onbu as well. So aside from health potion and everything, and yeah, let's go for feeding it with some nutritious mushroom ball. We could also sacrifice a villager if we wanted to. Pam 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 pam. So yeah, I'm just going to speed it up. So yeah, as you can see, this is set in the far future, and the lore of this game is that in the past, humans and Onbu used to live in harmony, kind of like. Have you watched or heard of the movie or like the novel of the Mortal Engines? Mortal Engines, I think, wherein countries were like in like moving walking tanks. It's kind of like that, but instead of like walking tanks, it's like a living creature. So people were like living on these stuffs, but greed, etc. happened, and they gone extinct, and yep, that happened. What the heck? Why are people angry? What the heck? Don't make me feed one of you to the Onbu. Yes. Yes, I know. Yes, time when the Onbu's life has again was back into the ground and returns to it. They doesn't decide when the moment is to come. Sure. It shares symbiotic with fungi in its stomach, which help filter toxins in the environment. But the stimulant, so yeah, this is like lore dump. So I will not bother you with the lore dump. Oh no, we're going to press a button. Research. Yes, I'm so sorry for like the lore dump, everyone. But yep, Onbu, run please. Just run. You run through this thing because okay. You know what? I will end this stream with this one. I will do a battle royale, and whoever wins would be fed to the Onbu. Okay, deal. Everybody deal. Who would win the battle royale would be fed to the Onbu. Okay. Okay, that's how we're going to do it. Pam. Battle royale. Hopefully it would not be me. So everybody has a fair chance of being fed to the glorious Onbu. So Elswind, Shikiloi, Kyle, and me. Who is going to reign supreme here? Yes. Don't win me. Yes, look at this. Okay, Shizukara, Shikiloi fighting to the deaths in the middle. Elswind with the third party, Cheesecake, Calco, and Kyle fighting. Kyle disengage and engage with Elswind. Shikiloi going for a third party. Cheesecake Cactus running away. Calpoggy got the health pack. Okay, Calpoggy with the last hit. Shikiloi and Elswind. Oh my gosh, Calpoggy destroying Cheesecake Cactus. Elswind going for the heal. Oh my gosh, the comebacks. Cheesecake Cactus running away, can't get a heal. However, Calpoggy is fighting Elswind. However, Elswind got another heal. Calpoggy getting another heal while Cheesecake Cactus and Els are fighting. Cheesecake Cactus, we're going for the final hit. Oh my gosh, Cal is going to win this. Elswind is going to get that heal again. However, Cal with a higher HP is probably going to win this. Oh my gosh, another healing pack acquired by Kyle. This is going to be insane. Oh, and dun. You are the chosen one. So Elswind, congratulations, you survived. Good job, me. So Ellen, you would be renamed as Calpoggy, and you would now be fed to the Onbu, okay? Once the Onbu wakes up, you're lucky, Cal. You know what? You're lucky that the Onbu is sleeping right now. You have a few more minutes to live. You're lucky. We could forcibly wake up the Onbu, right? Do we have a Onbu spike here? Onbu spike. Antenna tower, do you have a spike? Oh yes, we have a spike. Hold on, let's wake up the Onbu forcefully. Hehe. And then discipline Onbu. To all your commands, yes. Could we discipline it while we're waking up? So at least you guys get to see. Okay, discipline Onbu. By the way, we're gonna make something. Sure, why not? I'm going to end the stream in a while anyway. So hopefully you could catch the end of the stream when we raid. Okay, discipline the Onbu. Pam. Did we do it? Is ready in a few hours. Onbu will listen to the command. Yes, now we wake up. We walk. And then we feed Kyle, okay? We feed Kyle to the Onbu. Yes. Look at this. Sacrifice the villager. Yes, look at Kyle. Bye-bye. Somewhere there. I can't even see you because you're a dot. Look at that. Yoink. Get eaten. Resentful. I'm gonna run something unpleasant and won't gain any trust. Yes. Frightened, a villager was fed a cult is developing and the people are too scared to revolt. Yes, look at that. Can we actually kill the Onbu in this game? Hold on. So, you know what? Let's try to experiment this one. Let's try to experiment. Elfly leg. Let's plant a lot of these things. And make sure we just make the Onbu suffer, I guess. Because these things increase the heart rate of the Onbu, which means we could gather more blood for the Onbu. From the Onbu. Blood extractor, thank you. Is there a bile extractor here? Iron furnace, liquefier, no. Can we get something here? Onbu. Pest control, Onbu pharmacy, no thank you. Feeding trebuchet. Is it here? Nope. The bile extractor, here we go. Bile extractor. I can't place it here? Or is it because it's stuck in somewhere? Ah, no. How about here? Yes! Extracts the bile from the almost gallbladder. Yes, it reduces its health. So let's make sure this blood extractor works. And then now we're just planting the eggs here. So these eggs would increase the heart rate of the Onbu. Salvaging yard, we don't really need that. We just need the bile extractor. Bam, bam, bam. Yes. What do you want with this one? Storage full? What do you mean storage full? Hold on, do we have that much blood? Oh, nobody's gathering it. Okay. Let's sacrifice another villager, I guess. Yes. Yes, the villagers are getting fed. Cult level, your people request a sacrifice to the Onbu. If their request is not fulfilled, they will get unhappy. Yes. Feed the Onbu. There's a tornado there. Thunderstorm. Okay. We might be screwed. Thunderstorm and Onbu is getting destroyed. Okay, how long till you hatch? Now we can discipline the Onbu even more. Yes. We're just making it angry, I guess. Onbu's health 27%. Oh my god, I feel so bad, dude. Look at this, the Onbu's so sad. What the heck? Oh man. I don't feel good about this. And then we could grab this. This one. Okay, what is happening? Oh my gosh, the Onbu's going to die, man. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. Okay, yes, look at this. Elfly increases the heart rate but removes the poison. So, look at this. Look at these little fellas over here. They're literally thick. So, they increase the heart rate, which means it would be faster for the blood as well as the bile to extract, which means faster the HP. That's because you fed me to it. Excuse me. You won that fight fair and square. Therefore, you are required by the community to be fed to the Onbu. It's not my fault, it's your fault for being too good. And so yeah, look at these guys. They're just, you know, Increasing the heart rate. And let's see what happens if we eat this Onbu. Oh my gosh, the HP, the HP. I feel so bad. Oh my gosh, they're hatching. Look at the heart rate. The heart rate's increasing. What the? This is so bad. Does our Onbu have parasites? Oh my gosh, I feel so bad cultivating all of these guys to the Onbu, man. Okay, do we have anything? I want to see what's the experimental. I know there's a trader here. I'm just going to remove that. I'm curious if we can complete remedy with extreme side effect, reduces 1% of the Onbu's poison, but completely destroys his trust in you. Damn. Okay. Fungal essence? Sensing. Damn. Okay, we're almost there. Oh my gosh, imagine if we make it run though. It would also increase the heart rate even more, reducing the HP even more. Yes, that's how we do it. Oh my gosh, the Onbu looks so sad. It's going to die soon, man. Let's sacrifice a villager. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Look at this, the Elfly as well. Ah, man. Okay, what if we make the Onbu run? Where is it? Run. Oh no, it's going to run, increasing the heart rate even more. No. Onbu has entered the mountain biome. A trader is going to leave soon. Our Onbu is going to die, man. Sound of thunder, walk through a thunderstorm. What the heck? Walk through a sandstorm, find the old sea, man. Okay. I know, but let's go north. If our Onbu can even reach that far. Oh no, our Onbu is tired. Please don't die during the sleep, and that would make me feel worse. Pam 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 pam. Okay, what's our HP? 12%. Okay, discipline the Onbu. And then we run. You're not going to ignore you're going to not ignore everything. I said run. Yes. Yes. Excuse me, you're dissenting. How about we feed you another villager? People are dissenting, but the Onbu is slowly taking away itself. 6% HP. This is so sad, man. Okay, let's grab more spores, I guess. Make more parasites. Oh no. What's your HP? 5%? Goodbye, fellas. Goodbye. Mm-hmm. Oh no. 4%. 4% HP and a dream. Pile of clay. 4%. Discipline the Onbu. 2% HP. Oh no, oh no. Could you wake up, please? Onbu view. You're going to die, Onbu. I apologize. What happens if you... I haven't actually seen what happens if the Onbu dies. Oh, frick! Onbu succumbed to its injuries. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Is there an animation of the Onbu like dying? Is it going to fall over? I'm just waiting. No, no. You dead, you must... No, 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 no. That was the cult. I blame the cult. I blame the cult for this one. Oh my god, I feel so bad, man. I feel so bad for the Onbu. Is it going to just lie down there? No, no. No, it's making me feel worse. It's so sad. No. No, it's breathe. Okay, I'm covering part of it, but look at that guy. It's so sad. Oh no. It's not sleep, it's just dead. Oh no. And our village is right above that. No, no, I feel so bad now, man. Why did I do that? What the heck? Oh man. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end that stream right there, guys. That was a pretty fun stream. We played the launch of Wandering Village again. This game's finally 1.0, which is really, really fun. I followed this game since its early access release, and I'm finally I can finally showcase like the launch of the game. Also, Cult of the Cactus strikes again. Yes, by the way, you're also part of the... all of you guys here are part of the cult. So technically, it's your fault as well. So you are part of the problem here. So not me. I will pass on the blame to you guys, and that's how it works. Okay, that's how it works. Suppress Pikachu face. Yes, I will pass the blame on to you guys. But yeah, anyway, again, be sure to check out this game. Links will be in the description below. And for VOD watchers as well, feel free to check out this game. And before we end this video, I mean, in the live stream, let's see if we can raid. Not me, I'm dead. Fair enough. You were the one that got fed into the Onbu. So as usual, before we end the stream, let's find a person. See you soon, Spectre. See ya. Thank you for stopping by. I'm just going to find somebody to raid, and hopefully, you guys say hi, hello, before you go. And yeah, before you leave, just say hi, hello, and then you can leave. Oh, and let's see what we got over here. Anybody playing Wandering Village? Wandering Village. Let's see. Ooh, look at this. A lot of people are playing it. Let's see. Are you live? Hold on. Who's this one? Hopefully you are live, Wandering Village. I'm just going to raid random people who are playing Wandering Village. Okay, let's raid this person. Be nice, everyone, okay? Be nice. It's Mike. I'm not really sure. But yeah, be sure to, be nice. Just say hi, hello before you leave. And as per usual, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. And hopefully you rest well, and be sure to fight those chicken-sized T-Rexes and a T-Rex-sized chicken before you go, okay? So yeah, be nice, behave. I got my eyes on you while we transfer to the next stream. I'll stay there for a while as well. And yeah, again, thank you for stopping by, and be sure to check out our next stream coming in this weekend. So yeah, see you guys, and bye-bye.